Hello, my name is Jurgen Smith and I'm a South African. I'm also a business owner. But enough about me. Let's find out about you. Let's find out who you are supposed to be, what your dreams are, and how we are going to get there. We're going to use English as a vehicle to communicate better. Because let's be honest, the only reason we all want to speak English is to communicate with the world better. We want to understand it better by listening, seeing what's going on, reading, everything. But more importantly, you would like to speak better. Now, I've got a simple question for you. Does people sound across Britain, do they sound the same? No. People in Australia and the United States of America, they all have different accents, even in Canada. Your accent is your identity. But we all need to understand English better. And that is what we're going to do. But I would like to give you more than just learning English, speaking it better. I would like to help you reach for your dreams. Look at what you need to learn. And from there, we look at the vocabulary that you need to learn. I would like to give you an example. I love movies. So, one of the tools that I use to teach English is using movies. It might apply to you, depends on you. Maybe not, then we use something else. But either way, let me give you an example of what I'm going to do. I use a method, it's called flip learning. Now, flip learning means I'm not going to do all the talking. I'm going to give you homework, you're going to home and you prepare for a lesson before you come to a lesson. You're not going to give me a lesson, but you're going to learn the stuff that I send you to learn. And then you come to class and then we talk about it. You tell me what works, what doesn't, and the talking time is assigned to you because that is how you're going to better. You have to use the language, not just listen and read about it. Everybody always tells you read a lot, read a lot, read a lot. That is information going in, but you're not using it. To use it, you have to write and you have to speak it. And unfortunately, writing and speaking isn't even the same. You, people say it sounds unnatural when you write the way you speak. But anyway, we'll get to the. Let me show you one of the examples that I use to teach a movie lesson. So what I usually do is I send before the lesson, I send you a your homework is to watch a movie and just work through a sheet with answer questions and fill in the answers to find out just whether you are understanding what you saw. I also sent you a script so that you can see what is being said in the movie. Now, if you're not sure what the script is, it is basically a document all movies have. That is the way, it's not as long as a book. Let's get down to that. The script is a much shorter. Normally, it's about a minute of movie time equals to one page. Depends on how it's being written. But the script tells you what the actor is supposed to do because that is what they're using. That is what they read from. So their lines is on there as well as how they should act. And I think that will particularly help you when you learn a scene that you like to bring it to class and let's reenact that scene. But you're going to use the same language as what the actor used. You're going to use their accent, you're going to use their emotions, the way they act, everything the actors do. And that is a way to understand how to portray a message. So let me show you what the message looks like, how the homework normally looks like. It's nothing too serious to worry about. Okay, so here I send you a lesson like this. Um, I tell you what the aim of the lesson is, what we are learning, and then the vocabulary that goes with it. So when you speak with your friends about a movie that you have seen, that you've practiced the vocabulary that is going with it. And understand it, there's no use learning the vocabulary if you're not using it, because that is going to make you less fluent when you speak with your friends. So we're going to look at the vocabulary exercise. Um, then we're going to look at how to identify what a movie is about. Now, surely you have seen when you go to the movies, um, you walk into the cinema and you head straight for the movie that you want to see. But sometimes you have to wait a little, and then you see the other posters as well. So you scan around, walking around them, and you see a particular poster. And the way to identify what the movie is about, if you want to go and see somewhere in the future, you look at the title. Is it? Can you? What do you understand from the title? What does the title tells you? Now, then I'll give you a little exercise to see if you identified the title correctly. Then go on further to the next step and look at the rest of the poster. What is the picture telling you? Does it give you more information what the title alone didn't tell you? Then you double check if you've got that under the knee, and then you look at what the description of the movie, or even better, if you can get the trailer of the movie, what it tells you about the movie, and then you predict what the movie is going to be about. And that is why how you identify what the movie is about. So when you go and see it, you're not surprised by, say, for instance, you're going to watch Fast and Furious, and now all of a sudden is cowboys chasing each other with guns on horses. You're not going to understand what's going on. You'll be confused. And that is the way humans learn how to communicate, by reading clues of what's going on. Something else, and it's not what was said. So basically, this is a questionnaire that you are going to get as homework together to watch with a movie. And then the exercise in the class is going to be a lot more exciting, because now you're going to reenact your favorite character in your favorite scene. And that is the way how we learn. And so I'm looking forward to seeing you and meeting you. And let's take a journey in finding who you are supposed to be, and use exciting ways to tell the message.